All right, hey guys, I had a minute and I wanted to just come on real quick and talk a little bit about the Jane Iredale pressed base and a brush that I absolutely love to use with it. That isn't going to cost you a fortune. And yeah, so anyway, I don't wear stuff on my face every day, but I do kind of have a busy day today, and I don't know. I'm not really sure what I'm going to be doing. It's very sunny out right now, and there's no planes out spraying yet. So the sky is as clear blue as it comes. And actually, it's kind of interesting, but I've been seeing more blue skies lately, less planes, but that doesn't mean anything either. It could just mean my awareness. But there's blue skies today, actually. But who knows? Sometimes the planes don't come out till later and then they start spraying, and the next thing you know, there's haze all over the sky. Just another really nasty thing that I don't want to focus on today. So I am putting a little bit of pressed base on today because I'm definitely going to be outside. I'm going to be going for a couple of walks. And even though the UV is not super high this time of year, when you have as much sun damage as I do from years and years and years of sunbathing, absolutely foolishly in the 80s, because I was an 80s girl. Yeah, I have to be careful. So I did put a little bit on today and I just wanted to show you. So this is the pressed base. This is one of the older ones. It's in the plastic case, which honestly, I really like, especially if you don't have the refillable compacts. Now, I do have a couple of her refillable compacts, but they have stuff in it. And I actually just bought 2 more on eBay. I ended up getting a really great deal on them. I hate spending money on that stuff. I usually just put it in a Z palette, but sometimes I just like it in a single little case, and these were better than the cardboard ones. I wish the cardboard one was structured more like this so that you could just open and close it, and maybe it would have a little heft to it or something, and maybe it would have something that would, I don't know, kind of seal it a little bit. I don't know. That's just me. But anyway, this is one of the older ones. And this is the Sweet Honey. And right now it matches me perfectly. I'm kind of between like Golden Glow and Sweet Honey. I use both of those shades, but I have the Sweet Honey on right now. I used my Sonia Kashuk brush today, which I don't know what it is, but I freaking love this brush. And I love it with the Jane Iredale pressed powder. Actually, I love it with the Amazing Base too. And it literally just applies it so flawlessly. Amazing. And I want you to know that I don't have any spritz on. So I do not have a hydrating mist on. It is literally just this on my skin. And I applied it not all that long ago. And this is what it looks like on my skin. Now, I only did a light layer. I didn't do a lot. If I wanted to go in and really like get more coverage, I would, but I don't need to. I just want a light layer because I just need a little bit of protection. And, who doesn't love that little extra something, something, It is beautiful. But I don't have bad skin. My skin is far less ruddy than it used to be. Even though it's still ruddy, as you can see, I still have a ruddy complexion, but it's not nearly what it used to be. It used to be over the top. Like I couldn't even walk by a mirror without going, like my skin just always looked like a tomato. But now it actually looks more normal. I do have the ruddy complexion, but it just looks, again, it's still more than I like, but it's not nearly what it used to be. So this also does blend in the red really, really good. But this brush is amazing. And I think it's like $10 or $11, maybe $12 or something at Target. You can probably find them online too. But yeah, this brush is unbelievable. It is as soft as any brush that I own. I love the size of it. It's a little on the big side, but I'm all right with that. Love it because it's so soft and flexible. But it's got a little bit of density too, so it definitely does what you need it to do. If you need a little more coverage, you can always go in and just pat. So that's that. Okay, so this is the Jane Iredale. Absolutely love it. You guys know that I'm an Amazing Base junkie, like hardcore, but I do love the pressed base too. And it still has a bit of a glow and it still has radiance to it. So people say it's matte. It's not matte. Like it's definitely not matte. But again, I also have a really nice face balm on underneath. I don't know if that would contribute to glow though, because I'm not using like a glowy illuminizer or anything like that underneath. So I don't really know, but on me, this definitely has a bit of a glow. The Amazing Base has a little more, which is why I love it so much. And it's a little more sheer. I find the Amazing Base to be like almost foolproof. Whereas this one, I think it's a little easier to overdo it because it is a little more of a concentrated as far as the way that it applies. But I love this brush because, again, it seems to just give me exactly what it is that I'm looking for. So I wanted to share. I hope it was helpful for some of you. For those who want to see what the sheer honey looks like up close. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should compare it to the Golden Glow, shouldn't I? The Golden Glow is yellowier and lighter, even though when you swatch Golden Glow, it's actually quite neutral. It's like a neutrally yellow. This is a peachier yellow. It's got more warmth to it, which honestly, I really love this one. I've used the Golden Glow forever, and then I don't know when they came out with the sheer honey, to be honest. I really have no idea, but when I found out about it, it was a while ago, like several years ago. But when I realized they had the sheer honey, I'm like, oh, I've got to try that. And I have to say, it's definitely a favorite of mine. I absolutely love it. And I'm not going to bother swatching it. I'm not going to bother. Because again, on my skin tone, it doesn't mean it's going to look like that on your skin tone. It's going to pull up depending on what my coloring is. But I have warm skin, obviously warm skin tone, and this is what it looks like on me. And again, I absolutely love it. Love this brush. And I think if you are a brush junkie and you like a nice bigger brush that's fluffy but dense at the same time, and see how it bends with my face? You guys know how much I love that. But it's dense enough to really give me some coverage if I need it. Yeah, I would definitely say check it out. I don't think you can go wrong. Great combination. Okay, signing out.